Autobots, roll out. Too much rolling out.
On the table today at Squirrel Stampede, it's Transformers 5 Surprise, more than meets the eye. How about that? We've been collecting 5 Surprise probably more than 5 years, and finally, my favorite brand, Transformers, is inside these balls. There's 10 to collect, including a rare Golden Bumblebee. You have to follow us along on this one. Will we find that rare Golden Bumblebee, or will things go terribly amiss?
Soundwave, superior. Squirrel Stampede, inferior.
Squirrel Stampede!
Please, squash.
Squash share!
Zuru 5 Surprise Transformers more than meets the eye. I probably waited over 5 years, 5 days, 5 gallons of Energon for this series to finally come out. Our favorite 5 surprises now themed with Transformers 10 to collect, including some sort of legendary Golden Bumblebee. They're a good price point. I've rolled out a few in my collection. They're about $5 per ball, which compared to many of the other 5 surprises and/or miniverse is pretty good deal. And it's always time for a Zuru satisfying zip pull. Halfway there, we could do better next time. Inside each ball, 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Where's the 5th? And our first surprise of the day is none other than, well, it flew right out. Is there a slow-mo feed of that? Is there a slow-mo feed? Well, let's just try to open from the reverse side and... a Megatron! And his cannon. Was that the 5th surprise? A tank rolly Megatron. So these aren't like super high in detail or destruction construction, but they're still fun. It's kind of nice to have a really lightweight, playful Megatron-like toy in collection, just in vehicle mode with turning turret up top, wheels at the base under the treads. Plastic quality, pretty good. Hard to say what he's modeled after. Maybe Transformers Siege, worse. Maybe just a really cool recognizable tank mode of Megatron. And our next surprise... Ooh, fancy. A shiny Megatron micro card, 2-sided. Look at that, 5 surprise on one and Megatron on the other, plus one of my all-fave types of things, a puffy Megatron sticker. I love the puffiness. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. And our final 5th surprise, it's heavy. It's got some weight to it. What is this, Energon? No, it's Megatron Rice Krispies. Megatron has come with some dirt, or some asphalt, or some concrete to drive over. It's satisfying. It's some of my most favorite crunchy stuff. I suppose we're going to have a contest of how much crunchy stuff the Decepticons get and how much crunchy stuff does the Autobots get. And maybe the guide is actually your 5th surprise. Lots to see and collect in this one. We're looking for robot modes of Bumblebee, Megatron, Optimus Prime. Then we've got Megatron in tank mode, which we just found, Bumblebee in vehicle mode. Oh, I would really like to find Optimus Prime in vehicle mode. Those are my faves. A Soundwave vehicle, Wheeljack, who I always get mixed up with Ratchet for some weird reason, Starscream, and there we have it. Can we find the rare, the Exceptionalies Bumblebee in a gold finish? I could see that being either really hard to do or actually not too hard. Zuru isn't that much of a stickler for super rare stuff. Alright, Perceptor, roll out our next surprise. Oh, sorry. The rock stone in each one of these makes these so wobbly in how they roll. Kinda surprised they didn't figure out a way to transform the ball. Oh, half pull again. And what do we got, Landry? What do we got? Another squiffic injury. Feels like something yet again in vehicle mode. Oh, extra stereo. It's a Soundwave car.
That's 1 win for Soundwave, 1 loss for Squirrel Stampede.
Pretty slick, but I miss the days where they kept this guy as a cassette player. Just bring back the cassette player. We all know what we want. It's weird to think Laserbeak, Ravage, and Rumble will pop out of that hood, but I guess they could in our imaginations. I guess if you have to roll out a Soundwave, you do it this way. A little bit of rubbery feel on these wheels, but the same texture of plastic, blue, and ready for action. And for what do we have the next? Prize of 5, it would be Puffy sticker of Soundwave, looking good, and if I surprise a shiny card of Micro Soundwave. Gotta find a way to somehow display these micro cards. And well, what do we have for mud? It's so crunchy! I guess the fun deal with this is kind of to drive on over as some sort of weird, crunchy, so satisfying obstacle. I think it's got its merit, but I wish there was some Energon included. That would be more fun. So we'll take what we found here and add it to the Decepticon ball. Grapple! What say you roll us in the next ball? Oh, Perceptor again! Well, while they work on Perceptor back there, our next ball, will we find the rare Golden Bumblebee? Or will we go fishing for more Decepticons? And ladies and gentlemen, the most difficult ball I've ever opened. How did this ball go so wrong? Ah, and our next surprise is none other than Don't Stand Under the Ball. How about 2 Soundwaves in a row though?
That's 2 wins for Soundwave, making 2 losers of Squirrel Stampede.
I guess we're fleet building with the Soundwave now. This would be more of his puppy stickers. And this would be some more Decepticon concrete. But it counts as who's going to win. Whoa, it's gold. Didn't expect gold. So now we have 2 interesting compounds of road material. Now Grimlock, can you roll us out an Autobot or something, please? Can't believe we pulled a double Soundwave so early into the pulling. Oh, there's our first satisfying pull. Nothing more refreshing. Oh, that was almost a double pull. You think you got this, Mysterious Blue? Okay, can we turn our luck around? I think we just might. This is a very weirdly shaped. I cannot at all begin to grasp what we found. Megatron, what is this, Decepticon Day? I've got Autobots all over the stage, but the Decepticons are spoiling the party. We've got a micro figure of Megatron, and wow, a little better than I expected. I did not expect articulation. I think this is his same cannon in vehicle mode, by the way. Didn't know what to expect with the robot mode, but there's some movement in here. Shoulders that rotate around, wrists that rotate, some strange pivot hinge hip going on. I think I could slowly turn it. And, well, there's not much of in the knee there, but there is something in the foot pad. Way more than I anticipated for the robot modes. Way more than I anticipated for the robot builds. That means what is in the sticker pack? Another Megatron card? Now, who says it's going to be the same card from what we pulled before, or if it's going to be a different card? Here is our original Megatron running at you, and here's what we just pulled. It is Megatron running at you, and I believe those are the same. But here's something odd and unexpected. The Puffy sticker is him in his vehicle mode. So why was the vehicle mode packed with the robot mode and the robot mode packed with the vehicle mode? Guess we'll never know. Maybe we'll pull an Optimus and we can figure that out. So how's the contest going of what material we find the most of? This time, it's more Megatron Gray. We'll be able to build you guys up a pretty good expressway pretty soon with all this concrete. It's so satisfying, the fish tank rock is. Well, this is an absolute mess so far. Can we please pull an Autobot, guys? Jazz rolling in an Autobot, hopefully. Thank you, Jazz, who I don't think is a part of this series. Well, this has gone wrong. And, Soundwave wants some punishment now. Feels like another vehicle. And it could be another Soundwave. How is this happening?
That's 3 superior Soundwaves and 0 superior Squirrel Stampedes.
What sort of odd streaks are we on today? This is insane. Got another Soundwave, and I think I finally placed his blaster on correctly, the red side forward. This is so weird. What kind of mud do you got, Soundwave? More gold. So Soundwave appears to come with the gold mud. And I'm pretty sure we've seen this sticker pack. There is something else besides Decepticons in here. Right? Bumblebee? Prime? Even Wheeljack? Somebody break this curse. And Jazz driving in from the other side this time. Now, so I found not a box displayer, but one of those wall displayers at an end cap. Ooh, good pull. It was probably full of at least 100 of these spheres. Maybe 50. And so I broke my rule of looking for a shelf box. I just kind of grabbed the bottom whatever was tumbling out until I got 12 of them. Apparently, Soundwave must weigh just the appropriate measure to fall down to the lower pile. So what we're catching is just a lot of Soundwave right now. And you're not going to believe what I am feeling right now. Our 4th Soundwave.
4 Soundwaves acquired. Soundwave superior Squirrel Stampede. Stupid.
This is some sort of Decepticon ploy now. There is no other thing I could think of. 4 Soundwaves and only 2 Megatrons. No Autobots yet. Oh, this is getting to be comical. We're halfway through the unboxing and look at that, a legion of Soundwaves. It's like quadruple stereo. I just don't know what to say. And this Soundwave actually came with the gray mud. So that finally reverses that theory. It could be any color of mud. I suppose if we get another Soundwave, we'll pull this into videos gone wrong at Squirrel Stampede. Odds would say this has got to be different. At this point, I'm looking forward to even a mix-up at the factory and pulling like a 5 surprise babies or sneakers or something. To break the hex, we'll open up on top of these Soundwaves. I'm just scared. I'm scared to even look. Okay, guys, I think we may have got through our Soundwave crunch. It's a vehicle, but it is not a Soundwave. Kind of flat, so I'm thinking Wheeljack. And it is! Wheeljack enters the conversation. Got a weapon there. I think the weapon is probably considered the 5th surprise. So finally, after much Soundwave pain, oh, Wheeljack, a very interesting Wheeljack, kind of like a modern yet old school design of him with the layered window flappers on the back. Has his signature Italian red and green and white Autobot on the door. Looking good. Pretty, oh, well, they really went to the extra detail underneath his chassis too. What do you think, Wheeljack? Actual Wheeljack on set today helping out. Kind of one of the classic faves here. And now we've got a 5 surprise car of ya. It's none other than cool Wheeljack Puffy. One of these has got to go in my sketchbook. And 5 surprise, Wheeljack. Microcards, gotta find microcard sleeves. And Wheeljack, what do you have for Rocky Mud? More brown. Oh, poor Wheeljack though, what's going on? This is totally unbalanced. We have got to roll in something. Alright, our next sphere. So if this is another Soundwave, I guess I'm forced to open some sort of Soundwave museum. Afraid to find out. Okay. It is a bot, it is a robot, you can kind of tell because there's plastic going everywhere. And it's none other than... Okay, this is weird. Why is there some weird circle thing in here? It has a Decepticon flat stand. Why, what? And? Oh, no way! Starscream! Starscream, poor Wheeljack, you are so outnumbered. You are so outnumbered. Install rocket launchers with this one. 2 rocket launchers. And this is a nice touch for Starscream. I did not expect a little floaty base. Aha. Do we get some sort of sky cloud with him? That would be fun. No. More mud. I like the road building material of this, but I think they missed the mark of having like a purple one. That could have been Energon, it would have been more fun. But this might just equalize the rock stuff. You failed me again, Starscream, but look at that. Wheeljack has no chance. Oh, puffy sticker, what do we have? That looks really uncomfortable on the neck there for the puffy sticker, and well then, our Starscream micro card. I don't know, Wheeljack. Let's see what this next one does. It's been a while since we've seen a Soundwave. Oh no. Bumblebee! I thought for sure this was another Soundwave. We finally found and broke the curse. A Bumblebee. A new Autobot to add in. It's like a mix between like a Transformers Prime and like a Cyberverse Bee and maybe another one. It's actually a really cool design. Okay, well, that's weird. Why did they go like so flat with this one and so insanely detailed with that one? But I'll take it. I'll take it. Anything to break the curse of the Soundwave. And card and puffy sticker will be cool. Yeah, that's a cool puffy sticker of Bumblebee. I like that one quite a bit. And his card. Good addition to the collection. And for the road building materials, it's gonna be the color of gray this time. More concrete. We're almost overfilled on this one. Okay, Wheeljack and Bee, you gotta have one more Autobot to even think about taking on this swarm. Not gonna lie though, kinda would like to see another Soundwave. Gotta make it an even 5 for 5 surprise, right? I think we have another robot. And we've got a Bee. Right after we open vehicle, we've got a robot Bumblebee. What a mixed up system today. Pretty Bumblebee-like though, I like the design. And they pretty much just reuse the weapons from the car vehicle modes, which is an okay cost saver, I suppose. The shoulder lights are a little tricky where they're at, but it's okay movement. I don't have anything in the wrists or waist, and those hips again with these weird hinges. They're kind of loose and floppy at times. And something in the ankle there. Ooh, I like his back wheels there. Looks like something to slide around on fun. I'll take it though. I'll take any new Autobot. Puffy sticker of Bee and robot mode of Bumblebee. So puffy sticker actually backwards again, so that was probably planned. And the Bumblebee mud will be the color of gold. More gold rock. The color does kind of remind me a little bit of the volcano they smashed into original. Kind of has that Sunbow animation color. And now it's 3 versus 7, but we've got just 2 left to kind of help increase the odds. We'll see, we'll see. My fingers are getting so tired. I think 12 is definitely a limit. And this is a good one. This is the one we've been looking for a long time. I'm so excited to finally show you another Soundwave. We've done it. We've done it. The rare 5 surprise treat. 5 Soundwaves. 5 Soundwaves. That has to be harder than finding one rare golden Bumblebee. 5 Soundwaves.
5 Soundwaves acquired. 5 more brains than what Squirrel Stampede has.
What have we done? Seriously, what have we done? We only have 1 ball left. 1 ball. Not even close to collecting the full collection. It's gotta be a Prime. Can we please end on either an Optimus Prime, although it also would be fun to go broke and just get another Soundwave. Do we even bother with the drum roll? Seriously, do we even bother? Well, I think I've been spoiled. As this fell out, I kind of see there was special instructions. It's not a Soundwave, but it is something we've seen today. We're gonna finish off today with another Starscream. The Decepticons ruled this video. Somewhere out there who pulled from the same display or never got a Soundwave, I got them all, and someone else got maybe a ton of Primes. Maybe I could use some paint skills and repaint this as a Thundercracker. And well, our final bag of mud is more gold. Somehow I missed this bag of material. More silver? So what does that place us? Who won? Who won? It's a tie! We got the same amount of gold and silver. Well, not the most prime of endings. I did not pull my childhood favorite Optimus Prime. We just pulled an army of Soundwaves. Amazing, neither robot or vehicle mode of Prime pulled. Let's not even mention the rare Golden Bumblebee. It's an army of Soundwaves, one of the most ridiculous finishes at Squirrel Stampede. And not to pour even more salt on the wounds, but we actually have a 6th Soundwave.
Soundwave, superior. Squirrel Stampede, inferior.
Opened that one earlier for a short. And so now there we go. We have a ridiculous 6 Soundwaves in this collection. And that's a lot of Soundwaves. Well, here's what we can do. Down in the description, I'll place our P.O. Box number, so if you're interested and somehow pulled multiple Optimus Primes, we could do a switcheroo. So if you send over an Optimus Prime, I'll send you back a Soundwave. How about that? Then I can post about it in the next Transformers video, and we're all happy. Anybody out there with an Optimus Prime? Either vehicle or robot? If you liked today's video, please give us a squike, a squirrel ibis, squam, and your favorite, most interesting 5 surprise Transformers. Thank you so much for watching. Here's some videos YouTube recommends. That's what I have to say about that.